Minister Rene Emmanuel Sadi, the present Minister of Communication, might be the next president of Cameroon. Let me explain to you. Recently, the top CPDM executive selected 13 candidates to replace President Paul Biya. And top on the list is Rene Emmanuel Sadi. That if today President Paul Biya say, I am not going to be the next president of Cameroon, I don't want to run for the upcoming presidential election in 2025, Rene Emmanuel Sadi will be the presidential candidate for the CPDM. This was revealed to Cameroonians on Vision Television by a member of the CPDM Central Committee, Professor Mesenga Yandi Pascal. Welcome to TFA Talking Point. If this is your first time joining TFA Talking Point, please subscribe to our channel. Who is Rene Emmanuel Sadi? He is the present Minister of Communication in Cameroon. He has been with the government for more than 20 years, moving from one ministry to another. He has been close to President Paul Biya for many years. And this is not the first time people have been talking that he would take over power from President Paul Biya. There was a rumor some years behind. But President Paul Biya sent him to another ministry. And he has been transferred from one ministry to another, being with the government. And TFA Talking Point came across this today on social media that decided to talk about it. That if the CPD and Central Committee are already talking about this thing, drawing strategy and thinking of who to take over, meaning genuinely, President Paul Biya will not run for the upcoming presidential election 2025. And if he will not, will it be a chance for the opposition party to take over in Cameroon? I will still say no. Why? Not because I am against any opposition parties in Cameroon. I am against their strategy. None of them is prepared to take over power in Cameroon. Since 2018, I have been talking and crying and calling on all opposition parties to start working towards the next election. But all of them remain quiet and silent in Cameroon, waiting for the next election. And when 2024 came, that is when we started seeing them. That is not how they run parties, politics. I told them to write their vision and to create a solution to all the problems plaguing Cameroon so that they can help Cameroonians from the hands of the CPDM. But none have done it. All they are telling us is that when we will take over power, we will do this, especially concerning the Anglophone crisis. They will call for a dialogue. And when you ask them that if you, as an opposition party, you are not yet talking with these people, drawing strategy and convincing them that they will be willing, immediately you will take over power to talk with you. How are you going to do it at that time? To them, they believe that when you go to the presidency, God will be with you. God will just pour wisdom upon you and you will start doing things in an extraordinary manner. No, it does not work like that. I told you people again that CPDM is one of the most corrupt political parties in the world. And the government of President Paul Biya has corrupted corruption. And for you to understand how they are operating, you need to reason above normal corruption, or you need to be in the same spirit with God to understand how the CPD has been running the government in Cameroon. And they know how to fraud election and go free. That even you bring all the international observers and they are there, they will write their report that the CPD won. Because they will not know how they are doing it. Because their own kind of corruption is nowhere to be found in the whole world. And if Rene Emmanuel Sadi run for the presidency, he will win. Because he has been with the government for many years. He understood everything about President Paul Biya and about the system, the blackmailing they have been using to win election. The manipulation they have been using. They have understood the weak point of the opposition parties, and Rene Emmanuel Sadi have been there for all this year, and he understood the detail what to do. So it will be very difficult to defeat him if he will be the one to run for this as the presidential candidate for the CPDM. TFA Talking Point is all about proposing lasting solutions to societal problems, and this is a problem in Cameroon because politics affects all the domains, all the parts of our lives. When politics is clear, pure, the people and the society will be glorifying and celebrating. But when politics is corrupt, the society will be corrupt. I told you that. You cannot escape. You who is saying, I am not a politician, I don't want to involve myself in politics. You are in it 100%, because politics determine how you live, how you breathe here on earth, especially in Cameroon. That say it is a democratic country. So who onto politics, register, vote, stand there to secure your vote. Though they will do something, but your conscience should be clear that you fought